talking when people are thinking about anything progressive or anything new, anybody who's conservative would probably be opposed to it. It's the same thing with sports. Here in Mississippi, Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, new sports in general are kind of opposed in the sense that you have the ordinary sports like football and baseball, which everybody supports, everybody knows them. But at the same time, if you had a child who played soccer or volley or some sort of or golf, like the parents would probably be a little bit iffy, but they would be okay with it. It's just back in the 1910s, the 1900s, when early 1900s when football was first coming around, everybody was kind of opposed to it. Everybody wanted to play soccer, everybody wanted to play baseball, because those are sports that everybody knew. But you could see how football has become such a big part of American culture. It's huge. 40 million people watch it every year. And Quidditch is no different. It's starting off slowly, but it's going to gain popularity because people play it. People like to try new things because we live in at least not in the South at least, but it's going to change. Conservative people are kind of going the way in the sense that people want to try new things. We're college students. We like to try new things. And I've even told my little brother about how great Quidditch is, and he kind of wants to play it, And Quidditch is great. It really is. But the problem is because people are conservative and people are, a little afraid of new things. They're not interested in it. They'd rather critique it than accept it, which is okay because, with anything new, people are able to find something wrong with anything pretty easily. But, that's the reason why we'll end up being popular. And it's really great to be a part of something that is so open and willing to show that females have what it takes. I mean, they've always had what it takes, honestly. But a lot of men don't really realize that females, they can be crazy, they can be tough, and that's great, And it's equal, If they tackle me, I tackle them. There's no ifs, ands, and buts. Quidditch is a very progressive sport, if there ever was one, And it makes a lot of guys realize that females have always had what it takes to play sports. Yeah, no, the Quidditch team has a very unique, personality about it. Everybody is we all have the same interests, and we're all kind of misfits in our own right. We all love Quidditch, or not Quidditch, but Harry Potter. Everybody on the team knows Harry Potter, and can relate to it in some way. I don't care who you are, even if they lie. If they say that they don't, they lie. They're lying. So, but we try to dissociate Quidditch from Harry Potter though. That way, because everybody relates to it. Anyways, so we all know that we're unique in the sense that it's hard to describe it really, but I can tell you 100% that every single one of those people out there that I play Quidditch with are my friends, and I'd do a lot for them, because we're just on the level, I would go as far to say as that it's a family, Anyways, so a beater. So you have the chasers who work with the quaffle. You have also the beaters who work with the three bludgers that are on the field. So the beaters take the ball and they get to beat other players. So that my position on the team is not only team captain but also chaser. Chasers are the ones who take the quaffle, which is pretty much a volleyball, and try to score through the hoops, which are 3 hoops. Each one uneven size. So you have a 6-foot tall one, and then a 4-foot, and then about a 5-foot, 4.5. So, or no, correction. The small one's 3 feet. Probably a little less. So, anyways, you have the chaser who tries to score through the hoops, and then you have this keeper who's pretty much a glorified chaser, but who has a second mission to defend the hoops. There's a misconception about Quidditch itself. They always think that the people who play Quidditch are nerds. They're a little not unique in the sense that they don't play sports. And, in some cases they're right, But Quidditch is a very physical sport. Our team alone, we've had concussions, we've had dislocations, we've had broken bones, really. It's a full contact sport. Males and females play it. It's co-ed and it's full contact. People get hurt, and people don't really realize how physical it is until they actually get out there and play. I didn't even know, but it's just like in football. You don't really realize how tough it is until you actually get plowed into, which I've been plowed into.